Hello my lovelies and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. Today I have a fun yoga flow for you to help you build strength and tone the body as well. We're going to focus on the full body. It's going to be nice and fun, flowy and fast, and it's going to leave you feeling strong. It's going to leave you feeling energized and good, hopefully. Feel free to grab props if you need them. This is going to be a little bit of a challenging class, so if you are looking to challenge yourself to sort of up your yoga practice a little bit, then this is going to be a great class for you. But always remember to modify if you need to, listen to your body, practice with kindness. And of course, like this video if you enjoy it. Subscribe to my channel to stay updated. I post out 3 new yoga flows every week. Thanks guys! Okay my loves, we're just going to start in our thunderbolt pose. If this isn't comfortable for you, you can always sit cross-legged. I'm not going to be here for too long. Just going to do a little bit of wrist strengthening before we begin our practice, because we're going to do quite a lot of work on the hands. And we're just going to center ourselves as well before we begin. So if you just interlace your fingers together, find a mudra with the hands, and then allow your hands to just rest onto the tops of the thighs. Start to draw your awareness to your breath. And on your inhale, just allow your spine to lengthen, feeling as though someone is drawing you up from the crown of the head. As you exhale, keep that length through the spine, but relax the face. Let go of any tension you might be holding there. Let the shoulders draw down away from the ears. And take a moment to just stay with that breath. Allowing it to flow up and down the spine, lengthening and relaxing. Grounding you into this present moment. Bringing your awareness into the here and now, where we will keep it as we move through our practice, the mind in the now, in that place of peace. And then slowly from here, just letting the eyes open. And if it's a little bit too much sat in thunderbolt pose, you can come to kneeling for this next little exercise. Otherwise, you're staying seated. You're going to reach the arms on an inhale above the head, and you're going to start flicking the fingers. So imagining though you've got water on the end of your fingers and you're just flicking your hands. I'm sorry, there's some construction work going on outside, so I'm really hoping that you can't hear this. Some pneumatic drill going off. So speed it up. Keep the arms nice and straight. And you're going to start to feel the hands almost wanting to cramp a little bit, or it's going to get a little bit harder to flick the fingers. And that is good. We're strengthening the muscles in the wrists, in the forearms, which is our foundation, which is going to support the body. So you're going to keep going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release and just shake the wrists out. Good, well done. From here, bringing the fingertips either side of the knees. Tuck the toes underneath, and on an exhale, just roll into your ragdoll. Soft bend into the knees, let the crown of the head drop. And just start to bring in a little bit of movement. Head nice and heavy and relaxed. And just start to breathe into any tightness in the hamstrings and the backs of the legs. Let the weight of your body and gravity do all of the work for you. Then gently from here, hands coming to the shins. Press yourself away from the legs on an inhale. Draw the shoulder blades down the back and open the chest. On an exhale, take the hands gently around the backs of the legs. You can keep a little bend into the knees as you fold in, let the crown of the head drop. On an inhale, palms together, rise all the way up to standing. Lift the gaze, switch the core on at the top. As you exhale, back into that fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen the spine, open the chest. And from here, you're going to walk out into your high plank. Stopping when the shoulders are just over the wrists. Nice and strong here. We're going to do a chaturanga press up. So as you exhale, Knees can be down or lifted, elbows point back behind you. Stop when the shoulders are in line with the elbows. And you're pressing back up. It's hard. Walk the hands back in towards the feet. Hands coming up to the shins, or fingertips can stay on the mat this time as you inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Palms together, inhale, standing. Exhale, back into your fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Same again, we're going to walk all the way out, high plank. Exhale to lower chaturanga and straight back up. Inhale. Exhale, walk the hands all the way back in towards the legs. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Keep that length through your spine. Exhale into your fold. Inhale, rise to standing, lift the gaze. And exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Starting to walk those hands out last time as you exhale, chaturanga press up. Inhale, back up. Exhale, walk those hands all the way in. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise to standing. Exhale, back into your fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, we're going to walk back out, kind of light. We've got one more, but we're going to take it into up dog. So as you exhale down through your chaturanga, little pause at the bottom. Inhale, upward facing dog. Well done. Draw the shoulders down, away from the ears. Open the chest. Hips are lifted. Use the strength of your core and exhale to draw you back to down facing dog. Take your time in your down dog. Bending into the knees, letting the hips move from side to side. Finding stillness in your down dog. On your next inhale, right leg lifts, three-legged dog. On an exhale, stack your hips or open your right hip over your left hip. Draw your right heel down to your left glute. As you exhale, floating shoulders above the wrists. As you tap your knee to your right elbow, you can look at the knee and then send it all the way back and up. Open out the hips. Sending that knee to the sky. Well done. Exhale, draw elbow or knee to elbow even. I always want to say it the other way around. Inhale, press all the way back, open up the hips. So find that nice stretch into the hips at the top. As you exhale, we're going to hold it. So draw that right knee to the right elbow. Looking at the right knee, you're there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently place that right foot to the outside of the right hand. We're staying lifted through the back knee. On using that left quad to keep that back knee lifted. And we're going to rock forward and backwards and just try and find a nice stretch into your left hip flexor here. So you can let the hips be heavy and relaxed. It's going to let that stretch deepen. And staying nice and strong through the legs. On an inhale, right arm lifts as you start to spin open the chest. Reaching that right arm almost back behind you. So you're opening your chest up towards the ceiling. Keep engaging, keep squeezing that left quad. As you exhale, right hand comes down. Slow and with control, step back to your high plank. We're going to lower down to our bellies for a count of 5. So keep this slow, your body in one straight line. Bend the elbows behind you for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Release, draw the legs together. Hands are underneath the shoulders for a little baby cobra. So on an inhale, chest, head, shoulders lift. Drawing the shoulder blades down the back. If you can, see if you can lift the hands off the mat. So it's the strength of that lower back that is keeping you lifted. As you exhale, lowering down. Inhale to lift. Using that breath to help you. Exhale to lower. Inhale, drawing up. Exhale. Last one. Inhale, lift and hold. Just for a little bit longer. And exhale. So you have an option if you want to round back to your child's pose, you can. Otherwise, you tuck the toes underneath. Elbows stay squeezed in, and we're reversing up for 5. So body stays nice and straight for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Lift the hips on your exhale. You're back in downward facing dog. Just find a couple of breaths here before we switch sides. So on an inhale, left leg lifts, 3-legged dog. As you exhale, stack the hips, dropping that heel down. Finding that stretch through the front of the hip flexor, maybe through the quad. And as you exhale, draw that left knee to the left elbow, maybe looking towards it. Inhale, send it all the way back, open up the hips. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend all the way back. I think we did 3 on the other side, I can't remember. This can be our last one. As we exhale, draw knee to the elbow and hold it. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently place that left foot outside of the left hand. You might have to slide those left toes, those right toes back a little bit. And we're going to rock forward and backwards. So just pushing off those right toes. Letting that right hip be nice and heavy. And staying strong through the legs. On an inhale, left arm lifts as you spin open the chest and start to reach that left arm back behind you, opening up that left shoulder. And as you exhale, left hand comes down, step back to your plank. Nice and strong, we're lowering down again for 5, slow, 4, 3, 2, and 1. It's hard to talk and do that. Draw the legs together. This time we're going to interlace the fingers behind the back. Draw the shoulder blades down, straightening out the arms. On an inhale, your arms are lifting, your chest, your shoulders, your head as we take it into locust pose, but we're keeping the legs down for now. As you exhale, lower. As you inhale, lifting up. We always do a lot of strengthening for the front of the body, so we're not forgetting about the back of the body. Exhale. Last one, see if you can use your legs this time, so squeezing into the glutes. On an inhale, chest, shoulders, and the legs lift. And we're drawing the arms away from the body. 2 more breaths here, stay nice and strong. And slowly releasing down, hands underneath the shoulders. You're either back in your child's pose or you're reversing up. Your knees can always stay down for this, guys. Good, for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, downward facing dog. Well done. We're going to stay in our downward facing dog now. And just do a little strengthener for both the legs and the arms. So your upper body stays in down dog position. You're going to lift your heels up, coming onto the toes, onto the balls of the feet. But keep your chest pressing forwards. And then slowly bend the knees, and you're going to hover the knees off the mat. And then extend on an inhale. Back into down dog. Exhale to hover the knees. Inhale to extend. Well done. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale. Last one, exhale. And inhale, this time the forearms. So on an exhale, you're hovering your forearms off the mat. Elbows are going to want to stick out to the side, so try and keep them tucked in. And then extend. Good, exhale to hover. Inhale to press up, you've got 2 more, exhale, a little bend into those elbows. And then extend, last one, exhale. And extend. Good, inhale, right leg lifts, three-legged dog. On your exhale, plant that right foot between the hands. On an inhale, drawing all the way up into your high lunge. Take a moment to keep your hips nice and square, to find that balance. As you exhale, aeroplane lunge, so your body comes forward, your arms float back, drawing your belly away from the thigh. Knee over the ankle, palms facing the mat, squeeze the triceps. On an inhale, draw all the way up. Exhale, float forwards. And inhale, reach up. 2 more, exhale. Inhale. And exhale, hold it. Float the right arm up. Float the left arm up. Keep all of your weight over that right leg. You're here for 2 more breaths. Stay nice and strong. Keep those arms nice and high. You're going to interlace the fingers as you come to standing. You're going to catch the left knee. So testing the balance a little bit. Whee! Guys, from here we're going to take it into standing pigeon. So you're going to flex your left foot, cross your left ankle over the top of the right thigh. Hands come to the heart center. So take a moment to find your balance. We do a little bit of lifting and lowering. So on an exhale, start to bend into that standing leg, sitting the hips back and down. On an inhale, extend. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. And inhale, you've got 1 more. Exhale and hold it. Find a really nice glute stretch. Keep that left knee dropping out to the side. Keep that left foot flexed. Good, and inhale. Good, from here you're going to step your left foot all the way to the back of the mat as the hands come down. Step straight back to your plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale to your down dog. Well done. Inhale, left leg lifts, three-legged dog. Exhale, left foot plants between the hands. Inhale, rise all the way up, high lunge on our left side. Same thing here, aeroplane lunge. So as you exhale, come forward, arms float back. Drawing the belly away from the thigh. Inhale to lift. Moving with your breath, exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Knee stays over the ankle, inhale, draw up. Last one. As you exhale, float forwards. Keep all of your weight over that left leg as you reach your right arm up. You reach your left arm up. And you stay reaching. Arms are up in line with the ears. 2 more breaths. And interlace the fingers together, catch the right knee. Standing up nice and tall, well done. I'm going to take it into standing pigeon on the left leg. So flex your right foot, right ankle across the top of the left thigh. As you exhale, sitting down into your chair, imaginary chair. As you inhale, you're lifting. Exhale, use that breath. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale and hold it. Really let that right knee drop out to the side. Keep that right foot flexed. Navel drawing back towards the spine. Then inhale to extend. Step your right foot back. Take both of the hands to the mat. Step back to your high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale to your last downward facing dog. Just find 2 last breaths in your down dog before we come to seated. And then slowly lowering the knees all the way down. You can come sideways on if you want to, or you can stay facing forward. It's totally up to you. And do a little balancing bear pose. This is going to strengthen the core, it's going to strengthen the lower core, and it's going to strengthen the hip flexors. So you're going to find your butterfly pose first. Drawing the soles of the feet together. You can take a little fold here if you like. On an inhale, lengthen. On an exhale to fold. We're going to be working this part of the body, the inner hips, and the hip flexors and the lower abdominals. So this is a great stretch to do before and after. So from here, peace fingers are going to find the big toes. And we're going to shift our weight onto our sitting bones. See if you can lift your feet up off the mat to balance. This is not the most flattering pose, but we're going to extend into the legs. Whee! Embrace all of the wobbles here. Try and draw the shoulder blades down the back to keep your chest lifted. Okay, so breathe. Find your point of focus, find your drishti. Okay, from here we're going to release. It's hard for me to shift my gaze and look up to the camera, so I might just be staring at one spot. So you're going to leave your right leg where it is, and you're going to lift your right arm up in line with your ear for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, and catch it again. It should be right where you left it. You're going to leave your left leg where it is, left arm extends for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and catch it. Can we do one more each side? We're going to extend right arm for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and catch it. I could just lean against the wall here, couldn't I? I promise I'm not. Left arm lifts up, hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wiggling the fingers helps. Right, we're going to do both arms this time. So really engage the quads. Engage the core, lift the arms up, you're here for 5, nice and strong. 4, 3, 2, 1, well done. Draw the soles of the feet together. Inhale, find length through the spine. And a big exhale, maybe a big sigh out as you release into your fold. Find a nice stretch into the front of those hips. And the inner hips. I'm going to do one more little bit for the core and an inhale, come up. Draw your knees together. This is one of my favorite things to do. If you have blocks, then I'd recommend taking your hands onto blocks. Otherwise, we're going to set up in a reverse tabletop position. So depending on how your wrists feel, you can have your fingers pointing in, or you can turn your fingers out to the side. I like them this way because they get a nice wrist stretch. You want your hands wide enough so you can bring your hips through the arms. And again, it's easy with the hands on blocks. I'm going to do it off the blocks though. So I'm with you guys if you're blockless. On an inhale, so you're not lifting up with an arch in the back. You're getting rid of the arch in the back. The core is nice and strong. Glutes are switched on an inhale, drawing up. Your chin stays to the chest till you feel comfortable enough to release the head back. And this gives you a lovely stretch through the shoulders. Keep the heart center pressing up. And then on an exhale, slowly draw the head back. So don't let that head drop back if you start to get a head rush. And then you're going to extend your legs, bringing your hips through your arms. You want to lift up so your bum is off the mat for 5. Keep leaning forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, you're all the way back up. Maybe chin from the chest. We're going to do this 2 more times. Good. On your exhale, slowly Coming back without sitting down, you're straightening out the legs so just the heels are on the mat and the hands. And you're leaning forward, pressing up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, you can do it. We've got one more. Lift up, chin from the chest. Take a couple of breaths here. And then exhale, last time. I'm going to extend all the way back, lean forward, press, press, press for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Give the wrist a little shake out if you need to. We're going to finish with a straight leg forward fold. So maybe just take a moment to wiggle the hips behind you. Grab a strap if you have one. Or on an inhale, reach all the way up. On an exhale, release into your fold. See where those hands come. They might be around the back of the knees. You might have the feet. If you have the feet, then draw the balls of the feet and the toes in to stretch the calves. On an inhale, straighten out the spine, open the chest. On an exhale, you're just releasing into that fold. If you feel that stretch too much through the back, then the chest stays lifted. Otherwise, you're rounding all the way down. Just take 3 nice deep breaths here. And then slowly rolling up through the spine, we're just going to come to seated. We're just going to finish cross-legged today. Unless you want to pause this class or take a shavasana or do a little guided meditation after. We're just going to let the hands rest onto the knees. On an inhale, we're going to sit up nice and tall. On an exhale, we're just going to draw our left ear to our left shoulder. Let's finish with a nice little neck stretch. And switch sides, draw the right ear to the right shoulder. Bring the head back to center. On an inhale, bring the palms together over the head. As you exhale, draw the hands down to the heart. We're going to do it 2 more times. Inhale, draw that wonderful energy in. And exhale, take the hands to the heart. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Pausing here, let's just take a moment to find gratitude for yourself. Thank yourself for taking this time out of your day, devoting it to both the body and the mind. And gently just bowing the head down to the heart. Namaste.